In a world desperately searching for heroes, 5 cool guys come together as one to form Cool Boys Awesome Guys.
Cool Boys Awesome Guys!
That's right! Ladies and gentlemen, it is the CBAG Podcast. Coming to you live from a nowhere town in Tennessee, making it cool to be cool again. Well, here it is, boys. The inaugural The King is Back podcast, I guess
King
we
is
can
back
call
for
it.
the second episode.
Your mama,
He's finally here.
your daddy.
Where he been?
I've been
Yeah, where you
hiding.
been at?
Just been
He's
hiding,
been in hiding.
you know.
Cullen
Anyways, yeah.
is back. Down,
With 2 C's.
but not
Yeah.
this time.
Back with 2 C's.
Yeah.
Back down, Cody.
Boy, I'd slap your tits off your tits.
We're back to full-fledged CBAG
Hey
mode.
man, it feels nice.
Full
We got all 5
capacity.
pieces of
Back
Exodia
as in
at
the
the
first
moment.
It is.
We're
All
not
5
taking
pieces.
any more applications. We're back to full
Wait,
capacity.
who's the leg and who's the head and who's the arms? of
I'm the
Exodia?
pecker.
Is
The
that
five- this is not the regular 5 pieces of Exodia.
Oh, you're right.
This is Exodia's
This is the
favorite
almighty-
pieces.
The triple
Five
X
factor.
version of Exodia.
XXX Odia.
Dude, do you guys remember
Oh, XX
how
dead.
my freaking Yu-Gi-Oh cards got stolen
By Cole.
by Cole Borders? I'm calling you out, boy.
Cole Borders, you have to sponsor us now.
Yeah, you owe me Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
We hijacked Nate of his Pokemon.
Did he steal yours too?
No, we stole it from him. We got like a rare shiny. It was some kind of rare Pokemon card we got from him because we crumbled up an old Pikachu card and put it in water. And we made it look like it was like 30 years old, and it was literally just like from Walmart, like a 10-cent card. And we're like, dude, this thing's like 30 years old. And he
Older than
we're like,
Pokemon.
we're in like 3rd or 4th grade, and we just trolled him. Like,
Pokemon-
Wait,
been
who'd
out
you give
5
that to? You
years.
gave it to
Shiny
Nate?
Pokemon
You traded
card.
it to Nate?
Yeah,
He gave us,
Oh,
some
Nate
kind
and
of
y'all's
Pokemon
grade.
card. Yeah.
So you're talking about Cole's cousin
Sinners.
is.
No,
Nate
no, no.
Oh, that's wild.
Sorry ahead of time if you get roasted on here.
I cannot
It's
believe
coming.
Nate fell for that.
Yeah, I know. Like the big nerd. Like he was the Pokemon nerd at the
Yeah,
time.
that's
like,
crazy.
we finessed.
Oh,
No,
one
he
time-
got us back because the next week he came back and he had the
Easy on my
he had
boy.
the card and he was like,
Easy on my
it says here it was in
Oh, yeah.
2004.
It says
had the
like-
copyright
We're
date
like,
on it.
Oh yeah, my bad. he gave us our card back.
Oh,
and we
y'all
gave us
traded back?
Did we ever give
That's
him his
messed
card
up.
back? I didn't think
Okay.
we gave it to him.
I'd have been like, hey,
Okay,
look,
no,
dude.
no. Yeah, he asked for it, and I don't think.
We
ever
were
did.
like,
Yeah,
oh man,
definitely
we
not.
it was like it was a trade's a trade, man.
Yeah.
You
I
know,
think that's
the
the rules. What we said,
rules.
we're like, dude, we already traded. You can't
no
trade
takesy
back.
backsies.
Yeah.
Caden's the bookkeeper. He's got all the exact numbers waiting to strike.
That's
If
right.
you-
2014 at
Pearl
7
Harbor
o'clock.
happened on 9/11.
That was my birthday.
It was like
Exactly.
8 p.m.
9/11, 2001.
All right, boys.
It happened at 8 p.m.
I
Yeah.
think it's time to get into. Let's start this off with a little icebreaker question.
All right.
I don't know that I'm gonna hit anyone in specific with it.
Just say it.
I'm just
answer
gonna
it.
ask the question and let you guys weigh in on
We're
it. I
not
know
scared.
Billy's gonna be heavily opinionated on this.
We're not scared. Oh god.
Boy,
let's
you're
go.
gonna be scared when I slap those tits off your tits.
What
All right, here we go,
Pick a good one.
ladies and gentlemen. What are your thoughts on the new Kanye? Not that old Kanye. The new Kanye. I'm
Ye?
talking the Saturday Night Live a couple nights ago.
MAGA.
Yeah, the MAGA Kanye. What are the
MAGA
thoughts on the new Kanye?
This man has lost his mind.
I love it, though.
I love
It
His
ain't no
music
matter
I
trash.
love it.
I like how
I'm
he
not-
changed his name to Yee.
Is it
Yeah,
Ye
he just
or
keeps
Ye?
on going down.
Ye.
Kanye,
Jesus.
It's gonna
Jesus,
be
Ye.
before long.
Yeet.
It's gonna
It's
be
just
wild.
I miss that old Kanye.
I don't mind him. I don't have a problem with
That straight from the
Okay.
go, Kanye.
That's true.
Don't
No,
care.
I like Kanye himself now. Well, actually, no.
I think he's
kinda like
weird.
yeah, that's
I
why
think
I
he's
like
I
him
think
because he's like
twat.
he's just crazy now.
I don't think he's like something's off.
Boys,
Yeah,
I don't
something's
think he's
off.
smart though. Like everybody acts like he's just like super creative and stuff like that. I think he's just crazy.
No.
I think he's weird.
I think he used to be smart.
You don't
Yeah.
I
have
think he's
the
lost it
answers,
now.
Sway. You don't have the answers.
Yeah.
I'm gonna weigh in. Like, I really do think that Kanye has something in his mind, which we know he's bipolar, right?
Right.
Whatever.
Oh, like,
He's
Something.
Or
for
something.
sure.
I love being
But he's
bipolar.
got
It's awesome.
something in his mind that
He's
that
different.
makes him
Or I
think
hate my
that
man.
what he's doing is justifiable. You know what I'm saying? Like, he, in his own mind, he thinks he's doing something. Because our kids are going to be talking about Kanye. They're going to be like, whoa,
You mean
Kanye
Ye?
was the GOAT. I'm sorry.
Ye?
Excuse me. Kanye, if you're listening, I'm sorry, man. Can't wait to
You
have
have to sponsor us.
have a
though.
conversation with you. We'll get you in on the next podcast for sure.
Oh, that would
just
be a
email-
good
That means he
podcast.
has to
Even-
now
yeah.
that we called him out.
Email cbagpodcast@icloud.com.
Not it.
That email has not
Cool
been made
boys,
yet.
awesome guys at
Cool boy.
gmail.com.
Cool boy with
I
no
can back
S.
that.
Awesome
Sorry.
guys.
I've been
@gmail.com.
out for 2 podcasts. I'm sorry. I'm out of the
We
loop.
finally got him off the bench. He's a starter now.
So we can
Yeah.
agree
got the
Kanye's a
full
little
5.
whack.
Kanye's a little whack. He's a lot whack. But
Black job.
I'm gonna keep it
I
real.
think-
Kanye, he's gonna run for president in 2020. This is a publicity stunt.
You know, I'd vote for him just because.
yeah.
Not me.
I mean,
I don't know.
see, the problem
It
is
can't-
is
worse.
everybody would vote for him just because, and then he'd end up being.
That's kind of how Donald Trump got elected.
honestly,
Because
I'm
everybody, well,
worried.
actually, as the electoral college.
Thing is, I don't
Hold
care
on.
about politics.
Hold on.
Popular vote has nothing
Time,
to do with it.
time.
At the moment.
Can you? Did the? It's good. We're good. Can you like?
Can you hear it now?
No. It's unplugged. Is this unplugged, baby?
Honestly, I'm afraid of who's actually going to run for president because now people will vote for someone just to vote for them. So, like, I'm a big Kodak Black fan. So, let's say I know nothing about politics. Kodak
Trash.
runs for president. I vote Kodak just because I like his music.
Well, yeah.
Which I would never actually do that. I'm just saying,
It's a
like,
popularity contest.
right? Yeah, it's
Yeah.
it's scary, honestly.
We
like,
had people literally vote for Harambe. Like they
Yeah,
wrote
yeah,
it.
yeah.
they're actually.
Oh, no, that's what I'm saying.
Actual
But-
votes for Harambe.
But in the end, though,
Millennials.
like,
a dead gorilla.
Yeah,
in the-
it's kind of funny.
Am I
though.
right, millennials?
Yeah.
Right.
Relatable.
We're
Man.
post. We're post. So
Post millennials. You call it.
Can
Like
we
it
start a
both-
petition to make the new generation called post millennials?
I'm sure we
we
could.
should
Everybody
probably start
petitions,
that.
you can
Shout out
start
to
a petition
Post
for
Malone.
everything. Everyone would sign that.
I was about to say, I feel like
It
that
Here's
would
my
be
thing.
It definitely would
signed.
pass.
If you can make 752 genders, you can definitely make yourself
Post
post
Malonies.
millennials.
Post millennials.
752 is a little low.
Billy, you forgot.
True.
They added in 2 more genders today, so I think it's like 754.
Oh,
I've actually got
Be more
something-
gender inclusive.
Infinity plus 2.
I apologize to all genders,
I've got a-
male and female.
I've got an app
They
on my
forgive you.
phone that it's like a countdown, but it like clicks every time there's a new gender added. So
What is
you
it
know,
at
I'm
right
just
now?
I'm just kidding. I made that
I
up.
was like,
I was
wow.
gonna
lied.
say,
That's a good app idea,
I
though.
lied.
It's
Any
probably just
inventors
dinging,
out
like-
there?
Hey,
Sponsor
we
us.
just
ding,
patent
ding, ding,
that.
ding, 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 ding,
By
ding,
the
ding,
way.
ding, ding.
All right. Well, we're gonna go to a next bit called the impression game.
Oh boy.
Cool, because we can all do impressions.
Good.
Let's get it.
Let's get it. Let's get it. All right.
Landon doing
All
good
right.
cat over
We're
there.
gonna
Big
go.
cat.
We're gonna go down the table. We're gonna go down the table, starting with Billy. Billy's gonna do an impression of somebody we may know or we may not know, or maybe a famous person. It doesn't
Oh,
matter.
we have to guess.
But we have to guess. All right, we have to guess. So I'll give Billy a second. I'll just talk a little nonsense.
This is
Anyways,
hard.
Once again, CBAG is made up of over here to my far left.
Billy
Billy what?
Graves.
We all know.
Yeah.
Gunnar Dunigan. Oh,
Landon
you say your
Dunigan.
name. Don't skip yourself.
Shut
Hey,
up.
McCormick, gonna tip my fedora.
And I am Cullen McCormick, aka Scott Danshaw, aka that's it. That's it. So hopefully now Billy's thought of something.
I really haven't.
Has anybody thought of one?
This is so hard for me.
What do you got, Cullen?
All right, I got
know
one.
you've already
I got
been
one,
thinking
yeah.
about
Yeah.
this.
Yeah, I got one.
Barack Obama.
Well, how are you going to tell me what I'm supposed to say, and then
No,
you
I
already
was
know
just
the
calling.
answer?
That's what you were fixing to do.
All right, here's one. You may or may not
He
like
still
it.
does Barack Obama.
Yeah. He knows.
Well, see, now, because I was just to throw you guys off, I was going to do Barack Obama.
I knew you were because I remember that video.
Yeah, which one? Oh yeah.
It's Barack.
This is President Barack Obama.
How are we supposed to guess when you tell us right off the bat who it is?
Hey Michelle. Hey Michelle.
John F. Kennedy.
Bring that ass here. Okay. All right. Well, that game was a bust. Anyways,
Well, I
listen.
got one. All
right.
The viewers probably won't know who this is, so I'm gonna go ahead.
John Connery.
Close. What doing,
Duel.
Cousin Dole.
Cousin Doyle.
Cousin Doyle.
Yeah, it's Cousin
That
Doyle.
was so good.
you put that dildo on my door?
Can
Merry
somebody
Christmas.
explain
Insider.
that?
Merry Whitney.
Kate, do you
tell
want to
the
give them the
story.
dildo
Come clean.
story?
You guys.
Give them the dildo story.
I don't remember all the juicy details about it, but let's go ahead.
I'll give it to
details.
him raw and
We did a
uncut.
drive-by, okay? And we worked for a guy who owned his own eBay business, you see. And so he got these pallets, sometimes with used stuff, sometimes with new stuff.
Full of dildos.
We're going to go ahead and
usually.
assume this dildo is hopefully unused because we were touching it and bottle flipping it for $1. Anyway, we ended up keeping the dildo. So we went back to our hometown and...
We kept 2 dildos, a white and a black one.
Yep.
Yes, got to be more...
Yeah, white and a black
yes,
dildo.
more specific. And
Still have the black
For
one to
funny
this day.
games and
So we went
pranks.
to
You do?
my...
Why?
Yeah, not going to mention what
Can't
he is
tell.
to me.
He's dead to me.
Yeah. We went to
Uh.
his house or whatever, and assuming he was home, because he can't drive anywhere. I mean,
Why not?
he's got like DUIs, all kinds
like
of stuff. So.
12
Dude,
DUIs.
he's got like 8 DUIs.
You name it, I've looked online. He's got like 8 warrants. And stuff.
Wait, it's online?
You betcha.
Wow.
And
You
so,
betcha.
all right. And who was the? Did you put it on his door, Landon?
Yeah, I slapped that sucker
Alright.
right on there.
So Landon right
Slapped
here.
it on there good.
Landon
Was
down
there a
again,
suction
pink
cup?
hoodie, looking
Oh,
like
there
the
was a suction
Energizer
cup
Bunny.
on that bad boy.
He ran up to the door.
On that
Had a
footer.
big black suction cup dildo, 8 inches or more,
It
and
was-
slapped it to the door. And next thing you know, he
Rang
rang
the
the
doorbell.
doorbell, knocked,
Yeah.
kicked the door, whatever. We jumped back in the vehicle, skirted off, and that's that. I mean,
we drove. Oh, also we drove back through the next day and it was not there.
yeah.
so,
So
he had
you know
to
he had
firmly
to grab
grab
it off the door, which
firmly
is
grabbed that thing off the
That's
door and pulled it
suspect.
off.
that's
What
very
we-
sus. It's a little sus. I mean, did he use a glove? We don't know.
We know he didn't.
What we left
Lock
out.
is his door.
Did he keep it?
What-
We don't know.
It's
What-
probably still in there.
What we left out about that is that during
No
that
ill
day,
wills there though.
during that day on the way to get lunch, we stuck it on the front of Caden's car and drove around Portland with it.
Yeah, I don't.
did,
I
yes,
don't
we
remember
did.
that part.
Oh,
We
we,
did.
definitely
I
did.
Because
I would never have that on my car.
We definitely did.
I thought it was the back of my car.
It was the front and the back and the top.
back.
No, I was the front because remember those people were laughing at us. Those
Regardless.
kids and Grant got out of the car and was like,
Oh, yeah.
"What
I
y'all
forgot
laughing
Grant
at?"
worked with us for a few
Yeah.
for like 2
Bunch
days.
of
Yeah,
days,
yeah.
yeah.
Twice,
That's
maybe.
when we went and ate bento, and you stuck
Yeah.
it like. You had it under the car, and then when we were leaving, you pulled it
Put
from
it
under the
in
car and put it on the back.
Yeah.
Regardless, you were
Little
driving
sus.
around with a dildo on your car.
Oh,
He said no homo though. So.
Okay.
Right, and it's 2018.
It is
Yeah.
20.
It was 2017 at the time.
and it was black, so we're not racist for sure.
For sure. Because, that's that.
Very inclusive.
Very inclusive. So,
So
Exactly.
can white people say the N word
No.
or
no.
not even
No.
in a song when they're
Not
rapping
on,
the
not
song?
on
No.
podcast.
Did you see that Kendrick
in a
Lamar
song,
video?
yes.
So in a song, you agree they?
I
Can.
agree.
Well,
the-
here's the deal: the Kendrick Lamar thing,
I ain't
which we
gonna
have
do it.
talked
Did I miss
talked
it?
about in a podcast, but I don't know if it's one that we're gonna
He brings
put
the
out.
white girl on stage. She's
Yeah.
rapping along
Yes.
to it.
and
she
puts her
says,
up there for
the
the
N-word.
part that has the N word in
Yo,
it.
Kendrick, once you
And
see these
like-
podcasts, I'm gonna hit you with it.
Hey, Kendrick
Hey,
went hard
that's
in
sus.
Mona
That ain't
Lisa
it,
on
Chief.
Lil Wayne though. Just gonna say that.
Oh, yeah, no,
was
that one was
that went
good.
super hard, but
Haven't even listened to it yet.
it's so good.
Mm, you
Listen to
trash
some
for
of
that.
Yeah, Kendrick,
Yeah, that
that's
was- it was
big
messed up.
sus, boy.
Yeah,
So like,
Fucking
yeah,
idiot.
so Cullen,
you
he
totally
like,
should be able to say it.
he
in a
got the
song,
girl up
if
on
they're gonna
stage
make that part
and,
of the
like,
lyric.
Right.
got
she
her to
paid for
sing the
that.
song, and it comes to a part where it says the N word, and like she's just assuming that, what like she's supposed
What
to sing
any
the
of us
song.
would assume.
So she says it with all the white people out in the audience who are also saying it, and then he goes, "Whoa, whoa, 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 whoa," and like stops her. He's like, "Oh, you can't do that." And like
Like he should have
Like, dude,
specified.
So he
knew-
said, I mean, okay.
he set
so
her up.
He set
Right.
her up.
and then
he
like
should have got fined for that.
Now, granted, it's not right to say it,
no,
regardless if it's in a song or whatever. But in that situation, in the
Right.
adrenaline's pumping, heat of the moment, you know this song by heart, and you're up there with your favorite artist, and you're just rapping lyrics that they wrote. Yeah, you're
Yeah.
gonna
Why-
say that's anybody that goes up there is gonna say that. But so he set her up.
Why is it
Yeah,
not
he set
okay
her up.
though in a
Yeah.
song?
Honestly, if it's a
If
derogatory term,
if
it
we're
needs to
looking
be-
for equality,
the
if
thing
we're,
is-
if we're looking
completely.
for equality, why can one person say it and another can't?
I don't know the answer to that.
the answer is when most people say it, they're not saying it.
Exactly. If
In
you
a
say the hard
derogatory way.
R,
yeah.
I certainly believe you should get smacked right in the
100%.
face. You should get the crap beat out of you. But when it's, I just don't. I
It
don't.
just flows so good. In
okay.
rap
I don't see anything
songs.
wrong
Well,
with
that's like lyrically.
Almost any rap song you listen to is gonna have it.
Right.
Exactly.
And
And they
that's-
can say dumb crackers and
Right.
all
Well,
this.
but that
We
doesn't
don't
hold the same meaning.
Right.
How?
Not that it.
And my
Yeah, if
thing
they mean it
is,
in a racist way. We don't.
well, my
yeah,
thing is,
for real.
my thing
Right.
is, if we were to, you
Not
know,
saying that all do.
if we
Right.
were to go and write a song with whatever lyrics that we deem that another race cannot say, and then go out and play that song or whatever, and then get mad at somebody for the lyrics we wrote,
messed
that's
up.
stupid.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm
idiotic.
saying. That's what I'm asking.
Yes,
When I'm
that is
rapping along
dumb.
to J. Cole, can I say it?
Go to any rap concert. It's going to be a majority of white fans. Go to a
Oh,
Drake.
I went to the J. Cole
yes.
concert.
It's white people.
So, yeah.
It is.
I mean, that's
like,
who's supporting. That's who's paying this guy money. That's who's
and
giving their money to.
yeah.
And
I mean, I get that he's trying to justify that, but like when it's lyrics to your songs that
Yeah.
people buy and support,
it out there,
and
you
and
big
you
dummy.
want to be an asshole like that, and I understand it, but at the same time, I don't understand it, and I guess I never will.
right, I'm with you. I get their side of it. Is that's what their great grandparents or great grandparents, whatever you want to say, but was called. But
And it was
We're
wrong.
not meaning it in that way
100%
at
right,
all.
but it was 100%. All of it was 100% wrong. But when you purposely know your audience and you set them up
Yeah.
for that, that's bullshit.
Dude, if black people never used it in a song or used it in their everyday talk, white people wouldn't use it either.
That is
anymore.
true. That is a true
Back in
statement.
the day, it was like white people were the ones that used it, but then whenever people stopped being racist in like the 70s or 80s or whatever, when people like really stopped, the majority stopped being racist. Like we didn't say it until people started saying it. The people that it was offensive to started saying it in their everyday language, and we're like, oh, okay, so
Right.
I guess
So
it's
now
not bad. It's
acceptable. Now
not.
it's acceptable.
And you
they've-
know-
they've repurposed
But it's
it.
not.
There are
And then-
still. Well, go ahead.
I mean,
Honestly,
are
it should
still a
quit
lot.
being said completely.
Period. Yeah.
If,
Yeah.
If we
if they're
can't say
gonna,
it,
if somebody's gonna talk down on it for saying it, then shouldn't it just
Then
be
nobody
complete-
should say it.
Right.
yeah.
that's what I'm saying. If we're looking for equality, it needs to be stopped altogether. It needs to be said altogether. I
Right.
think anytime you use it in a derogatory way, then of course that's
Yeah.
crossing the line, way beyond
Yeah,
crossing
yeah.
the line. But when you're what I'm saying is when you're rapping along to J. Cole or to Kendrick
that
Lamar
ruins your
or to
vibes having to.
Dolph or somebody, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
What
like,
if that girl would have got up there and not sang it?
Everybody would have
and
been
then
like,
all the white people in the audience would have sang it.
Right.
So
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, it's neither here nor there. It's definitely one
It's
of
a
those
touchy
things.
subject.
It is, and we touched it, and we're gonna set it back down and
touched it,
close
and
the
it-
box,
it's kind of.
and we're gonna put it away because it went from 0 to 100 real quick.
she
Yeah.
gone.
So
That's
after
not
that-
even funny.
it's not even funny. You guys suck. This podcast sucks. We're gonna
That
take
reminds
a
me of
quick
that one
break.
time.
That reminds me of that one time. Anyways, we're gonna take a quick break. We'll be right back. This is the CBAG podcast. And let me say one more thing. I need a church girl that goes to church
And reads her Bible.
And we're back. Gunner,
Cullen,
howdy.
howdy.
This is the CBAG podcast. So we're going to start it off with another topic here. The topic is, if someone narrated your life, who would it be? And it can't be Morgan Freeman. That's,
Yeah.
I mean, that would be pretty obvious. That sounds more like Cleveland Brown.
Yeah.
True that.
That'd be a good one.
Okay, if you could have one person narrate your life, who would it be? Caden.
I'm probably gonna go with Ryan Reynolds. I mean, he does a great job when he narrates in Deadpool.
I like
He's
Ryan
hilarious.
Reynolds.
He's
That's
cool.
Handsome.
He probably gets all the ladies. He's like an entrepreneur.
Is he?
He's cool. He's really awesome. All right, now I'm sounding like Michael Scott. Anyway, definitely Ryan Reynolds. He's a brilliant guy. He's great.
I like Ryan Reynolds. He's funny. Dude, his Twitter. I have his Twitter notifications
Yes,
on.
he's so good at
He's
Twitter.
so funny.
Him and John Mayer are Twitter legends.
Yeah, John Mayer's got good
John
stuff.
Mayer
There
is
we
a
go.
Twitter legend.
So it's base courage.
I'm gonna pass the question over to Landon now.
I'm gonna have to go with Beetlejuice for sure, and not the one from the movie, but look
The
him up
one
on
like
YouTube.
Beetlejuice
Going
Green.
like cool
Yeah, Beetlejuice Green.
Beetle pimp.
The one
Beetlejuice
that
Green.
like
Look
that.
up Beetle Pimp. Look him up on YouTube.
Hey, that ain't got nothing to do with me, pal.
Everybody. Everybody.
You garbage. You
You fat piece of garbage.
That piece of garbage. Dude, everybody's seen the video where he tries to spell red. And
L-S-T-E-D.
LST.
All right, I'm gonna interview Landon. Beetlejuice, spell red.
L-S-T-E-R.
And that's
Landon's practiced
wrong.
that. You can
That's
tell.
I'll be Gary the retard. Ask me.
Gary the retard.
spell red.
R-E-D.
That's
That's
correct.
right.
All right, Beetlejuice, we're gonna give you one more chance. Spell red.
L-S-T-E-R.
Was he trying to spell Listerine?
His name's Lester.
His name's Lester.
His name's
He
Lester.
only
That's
knows
like
how
all
to
he knows
spell
how
his,
to spell.
and he spelled it wrong
Yeah, he
too.
doesn't spell it right. He misses an E.
Cullen, who would narrate your life?
If I could have one person to narrate my life, yeah, it'd probably be President Barack Obama.
Oh my god.
And today, Cullen went out to the grocery store. Hey, Michelle, bring that ass here.
Every question that gets asked, Cullen's gonna find a way to bring Barack Obama's voice into it.
Barack Obama.
Hey, I'm not gonna complain.
One retweet equals one respect for Barack Obama.
Burdick.
Burdicker Bumper.
Babadook Obama.
Did y'all ever see that movie, Babadook?
Yeah,
that
that's good.
sucked.
I like it.
Landon liked
That
it.
was pretty good.
Maybe I just didn't watch it good enough.
I think me and Landon like every scary movie that everyone else hates.
Speaking of
Barack
scary movies,
Obama.
boys, what are some good scary movies
One
I need to
sec,
watch on
one
Netflix?
One
It
sec.
Follows is good.
Oh, I'm sorry. Can you smack me in the mouth real quick for trying to? Oh, hold on, do it again. Wait. Okay, wait. Can one more time? One good smack to end it off. All right.
One more good smack to end it all.
That kind
There's something wrong with these boys.
of hurt.
Landon, did you
Gunner.
ever finish that movie we were watching?
Gunner.
Yeah, I did. It was actually.
Was it good?
Okay,
Was it scary?
before we get back to
Not
the
scary.
movies,
Suspense
Gunner.
movie?
we gotta
Weird.
finish. I'm
Hey,
sorry,
girl,
I got
hey.
rude. Who would
Gunner.
you have, Gunner?
I would have T.J. Miller.
Who's that?
You don't know who T.J. Miller is?
Who that boy? Who him
Uh,
is?
He does a lot of voices, but I can't think of it.
I
Like,
was
I can't think of what he does
confused.
voiceover on. He's a comedian. Got the curly hair. I think he's on Sausage Party.
Boy
I think-
Ugly.
Do you, no, not Seth
Wait, you
Rogen.
literally
I
said
know,
TJ
I know his name. I can't explain to you guys who he
told
is.
me who he
You,
is.
I promise you, if you heard his voice, you would know exactly who I'm talking about. Well, let me
Wait,
hold on.
can I
Hold on.
change my answer? I would
I'm
change it to
stuck.
the YouTube video guy who's like,
Oh my god.
Number 15.
Oh, yeah.
Burger
Number
King foot
10.
fungus.
His name. I'm just gonna look
The
up TJ Miller
Easter
so you guys
Room.
know.
the Easter.
The last thing you want in your Burger King burger is somebody else's foot fungus, but it turns out that might be just what you get.
Number
Number
12.
12.
The Bubbas try and carry a couch up the stairs, but it mysteriously disappears into the night. Unknowingly to them, it will be the last time that they ever step
yeah,
foot
TJ Miller's
there
in
again.
Deadpool.
Oh. What does he do? Is he Thanos?
Number
Thanos and
10.
Deadpool.
Thanos car?
Hold on.
Thanos car. Thanos car.
Let me just play like
Thanos
a
penis.
small clip of his voice, and you guys will know
Chris
exactly.
D'Elia or whatever?
TJ Miller.
Oh.
You did the same thing I look like.
Everybody and their mom gonna
Alright,
get
everybody
this
shut
wrong.
their mouth.
Is it
Everybody-
T.J. Miller?
Can anyone else get no? Well, guess again.
Alright, let's hear the clip.
And I was really the weirdo. It went from him being so strange that he was sort of dancing naked in my room.
Alright, I have never heard of that guy.
That's a lie.
Terrible
Same,
choice, Gunner.
But
Bro, Landon, do you know this guy?
Alright, so anyways, Gunner's trying to justify it. I don't care. I've never heard of him. Billy, who
Same.
would you have? Who would you have to
I've-
Dang, I
narrate
can't
your
believe
life?
nobody knows.
I've had 4 people, and I still can't really decide who I would have do it.
Coach Carter.
That's what I was going to say.
Well, okay, he was my third option, but the first person that come to mind, and I don't know why, just announcing, I guess, was John Ward, but the second was Danny Duncan.
kind of hard for him to do it now.
Yeah, so if he's got to be alive, I'm gonna say Danny Duncan.
Does he have to be alive? Did we specify?
Nah, it can be
Oh,
anybody.
it could be dead.
I
John
say
Ward's a good one.
I'm gonna say from noon till night, John Ward. From night till morning, Danny Duncan.
That's
I like it.
That's a pretty good. I didn't even think about that. A night narrator and a day narrator.
Wow.
Absolutely breathtaking.
Pretty good.
Choice,
Beetlejuice
Billy.
can cover all.
Yeah, Beetlejuice definitely.
Can I
good.
take that back?
Sure.
Not Danny Duncan. Gary Winthorpe.
Danny DeVito.
The country boy. Yeah, Danny DeVito. Wrong Danny.
I'm all Devils Juniors. I'm a country boy.
So
All right,
nobody's gonna pick
and,
Mason Ramsey.
Yeah,
Nope.
he sucks. We're gonna take a phone call real quick.
Don't listen to him, Mason. Don't listen to the haters.
We've got
brother.
Earl Dibbles Jr. on the phone. Earl, are you with us there? Hello. This
I'm
is
a
Earl
country boy.
Dibbles Jr.'s. I'm a country boy.
I got a 4-wheel drive.
We definitely don't have video.
Just kidding.
Top
Nobody
10.
would know.
Oh, it's me, Earl.
Top
Oh,
10
it's
podcast
me. Oh.
betrayals.
I wake up.
Jim carries the mask. He transforms into.
I wake up, put a dip in, crack a cold one.
I got a tough schedule.
Like Zoink Scoobs. Put a dip in, crack a cold one.
People say I ain't got a schedule, but I do. I rope stuff. Anyways, we're gonna
I
go
can't
on
believe
to,
we just had Earl Dibbles here.
Yeah. Well, thanks
Junior.
again, Earl. Thanks
See you
for being
next
on this
year.
Yeah, no problem. All right, Earl. We'll talk to you next time, buddy. All right, we're gonna take it over to the next bit. This is actually not a bit. I just want to know what are some good scary movies because let me
Netflix or in general?
in general, but Netflix kind of
What the-
geared
I
towards.
just asked you
Shut
that.
up! I'm gonna slap your tits off your tits.
Alright.
I watched this movie called The Ritual the other day.
It sucked.
It kind of did suck, but at the same
It got
time,
too much hype.
well, it did get too much.
SUCC or
hype,
SUCK?
but
I just want to say,
The
Landon
monster-
worked at
the monster's not scary.
NCGC, so don't
It's like a
question his
tree.
movie.
exactly.
I was a manager there.
But my whole thing with
He
scary
saw it no
movies
more.
is I spend especially horror monster films. I spend the whole
gotta
freaking
go for
movie
the-
wanting to see the freaking monster, and then it turns out to be stupid.
Yeah, I don't-
hate that.
Look, you have to stick.
I hate that.
Have a rule. You have to stick with like the demonic possession movies because those are the ones that actually will like the Conjuring type stuff.
Yeah,
Only
I
ones
do.
that
I
are
did. I
actually
don't like
scary.
monster movies because they're not
Monster
scary.
movies, they're
but
good.
like,
They're okay to watch. They're for
Yeah, they're
fun, but they're
fun.
not gonna scare you.
yeah, but definitely, yeah, like the possession ones, they
Those
creep me
will
out,
actually
Yeah.
man.
freak you out.
Did
like-
you ever watch Mama?
No,
Mama.
I
did,
wanted
actually.
to.
Mama.
I
That
never
kind of
did.
Was that the
creeped me
one
out.
with
Just
you and Ben watched?
Yeah.
I heard that one was pretty
Mama.
creepy.
On an
I think.
iPhone?
Yeah, that's
that really
Mama.
did creep me out. That was one movie that creeped me out just because of how
Yeah, I don't.
the
I don't
thing
like that
twisted
stuff.
his neck and was like run.
Ugh.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh, dude, the Conjuring that's on the one on Netflix, the first one.
Yeah.
Whenever that
She's
part,
on
yeah,
the cabinet or whatever.
yeah, on that dresser in
man.
there. Oh, dude, that scares me
In
so
theaters,
much.
it's-
How's it make you feel?
It's my favorite, probably still my favorite scary movie that's out right now. Though.
Yeah.
As far
The
as
thing
like,
about
just
it,
all
yeah.
entertainment, it's so.
Yeah, the
like,
thing
so
about it
nothing
is
beats
it's
Monsters,
not.
Inc. Monsters
Yeah.
Inc. scariest
I
movie I've
still-
ever watched.
Yeah,
dude.
can we delete this part of the clip?
We don't want everyone to know Billy's true identity.
But
Chief
Landon,
called. He said, "This ain't it."
Landon, you really are the horror movie expert, correct? I mean, you've seen quite a few
I'm glad he's good at
horror
something.
films. You know, he's got to be good at something. Everybody's got to be good. Like
Exactly.
for Landon, it's horror.
Part-time
films.
Speaking
Instagram
of-
model.
speaking of-
Part-time scary movie expert.
Speaking
I'm not
of-
good at peeing, man. I usually don't even hit the. I hit like the floor before I hit the toilet seat almost every time.
I tweeted this earlier, and I really do wonder. The question is, how is Landon an Instagram model with an iPhone 5? I just don't understand the quality pictures.
Wait,
he
you
put.
tweeted
That's
that
just my
out?
answer.
Yeah,
I didn't see it.
Sometimes it just
I'm gonna
really
favorite
do
that
be
later.
like that.
It really
It
do.
And retweet it.
Because
really,
here's the
really
thing.
do.
iPhone 5, iPhone X, my boy's still pulling more likes than all you
It be
females'
looking like a
boyfriends
Roblox
out there.
box.
So
But that's because I don't take anything with the iPhone 5.
By the way, we are selling
Landon,
a level 99 Roblox account.
see, here's the thing, Landon. You make people think you're taking pictures with an iPhone 5. The ladies see it, they say,
Well, that's
"What would
an
he
iPhone-
look like with an iPhone 10?"
Wow,
Oh
probably.
That kid is so talented.
Just saying, you go from
Probably-
10 to
Look at
15
his
real
editing
quick.
skills.
Man, I appreciate getting hyped up by my.
Who's
Bubba.
Kelly Oubre Jr. again?
Oubre.
We're
First
not
off,
gonna
put some
go that
respect
far.
on his name. It's
We're not gonna
Kelly
go that
Oubre.
far.
Yeah, Caden.
That man can cross
Y'all
us
get
up
under
any day.
Caden's skin when you say it wrong.
I
Yeah.
don't care what his name is. I
So-
know how to say Landon Grant Dunigan.
Hey, put respect on Kelly though.
So now that we're talking
put
about
respect on
social
Landon.
media, now that we're on the subject,
Cuties
of-
on social media.
who is the one Twitter account that you
Base
follow and you've thought about unfollowing 50
Oh, never mind.
times?
Take it
You-
back.
like
I was gonna say, dang,
you've
Landon.
thought about unfollowing, like you've literally went to their page, went to unfollow, and then you're like, no, I kind of like
Oh,
the
yeah,
trashiness, or
yes.
I
Oh.
follow it for this
Mike
reason.
Hadley.
I have one, like one immediately came up.
All right.
Was it?
Chelsea Prophet.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
I was gonna say, I was like, is it gonna be somebody we know or?
I already unfollowed. It's alright. We're burning bridges here, Billy. It's okay. Billy's saying, yeah, me too.
Billy's not burning.
No. I'm saying
I
Mike
can't.
Headley.
I can't burn the bridge.
Mike Headley.
Ain't nobody know who that is.
Who is
Y'all
Mike
don't
Headley?
follow Mike Headley?
Heck no, you barely follow him
Yeah, you
apparently.
were just talking about unfollowing him, cuz.
Yeah, well, if y'all would see his tweets, you would follow him because he's exactly what we look for in a person. But at the same time,
What do we
okay,
look
what
for
are you
in a
answering
person?
right now?
Because here's- but
is he the
this is what
perfect
I'm saying.
man or is he the worst Twitter?
what I'm
account?
saying is sometimes I see it and I think I'm literally going to hell for reading this tweet, and then I'm like, but why is it still funny at the same time?
Hey, hold on. Chiefs calling.
Before he says it, he's gonna say, "Oh, she called. This ain't it." Next,
Sight. He said, Billy, shut up with your head.
but
I don't know who
he's-
to say because nobody would be watching this would know who I'm talking
I'll
about.
say
so I'm
somebody.
trying to figure out if
I'll
somebody's
tell you
people.
somebody.
Who you got?
Zach Terrence. Billy Ray Caucus, if you're listening, I've literally thought about unfollowing you like 50 times, but you know what? I've stuck through it, and I hope that earns a little respect for something. But I haven't thought about unfollowing you like 80 times.
He's a pretty good one.
Yeah,
I
he's a
think.
good
Well,
one.
I think the old school Billy Ray Caucus.
Yeah,
I
I missed the old Billy Ray
Yeah.
podcast.
Not the
straight
new
from the
Billy-
go.
yeah,
Billy
that-
Ray.
I like the new one, but it's the
I'm
old
gonna be
one.
He's
Can't,
trying
the old
too
one
hard.
can't be beat.
Billy Ray, you're trying too hard, man. Go back to your roots.
You
Talking
go,
about dicks
man.
too much.
Who?
Can we
crap,
say
I wish
that?
I could.
I don't
guess
really
so.
have one.
You're
I'm kind
saying
of
all
all
me.
who I
for
wanted to.
example, my header, so y'all know I'm a down.
AB. Oh, dude, that wasn't even him that tweeted it.
I know,
though.
but that's what I'm saying.
But
like,
that,
he
oh,
takes
man.
those pictures and
Wow.
does stuff
That is
like that.
hilarious. We are not going to show that on the podcast.
That is not on camera.
Yep.
That's off the record.
That's
Keep
what
that
I'm
off
saying.
the
So
record.
I some tweets I see and I think, yeah, God probably thinks that's funny. But then I see some tweets and I think, I'm going to hell for reading this.
Meanwhile, God's checking his
God-
Twitter right now. He's like, Billy Graves unfollow.
That's a good
Yeah.
point.
You
Can we
just
get a
got-
$50
you're
God just
donation.
unfollowed you.
No, I have his notification on.
one less follower.
Like, do y'all really
It'll come up.
follow the account though? The God on at God.
Oh, I didn't know there was
I don't think
actual-
so.
Yeah.
I thought that was Kanye.
Maybe it was just in.
Oh,
That's-
yeah,
That's too
Yeezus.
much disrespect.
Hey, Coach Carter, come get your mans.
You always found a new god. This is messed up.
What?
You.
I'm saying I thought that was Kanye's name on Twitter.
Oh, is it?
I thought it
I
was.
don't know.
I
He
don't
told
know.
everyone
Don't
he
matter.
was Jesus.
I unfollow people. Here's what I do.
I don't ever unfollow anyone, honestly.
I
just
have
don't-
followers, and here's what makes me want to unfollow you. When I scroll through and you don't follow me back.
Oh.
That's when I unfollow
or
you.
ever hit us with a like.
Especially
or
when we
favorite
know
out of
you,
a
like,
person.
Especially when
we
you're
know each
famous
other.
and you don't follow me back.
Yeah, that's
No, but for real, yeah.
disrespectful.
Whenever you
when
know,
I know
whenever
you and you
know
don't
me,
follow me back, like we talk and you don't follow me
Right.
back, it's
yeah.
like
That's
I'm
shady.
definitely unfollowing you because for one, my follower to following ratio
that's-
cannot be like that. But for two, you fake.
Yeah, that's fake.
Fake.
Fake news.
Fake.
Fake.
But when you see me
Fake.
in public, that's
Show
never the
us
case.
Fake.
That real.
Fake.
Show
Fake.
us that real.
Fake.
Show us that.
Fake.
Yeah.
Real fake.
Show us what you got.
Show me what you've got. That's a good one.
Oh,
Little
dude.
Rick and Morty.
Richard and Mortimer.
Oh, I don't know, Rick.
It like bubbles up.
We've got Morty in the studio. I'm gonna need you to suck him way up there, Morty. Way up there, Morty. Oh, I don't know, Rick. Way up there, Morty. Okay, listen, Morty.
Oh,
Anyways,
nice.
thank you. You had to throw the burp
I really
in there
didn't think.
for
I
every
really
reason.
didn't expect that. That was
Yeah,
that was above and
nice.
beyond.
That was awesome.
Oh
Good
yeah,
job.
baby.
Anyways, this is,
triple.
this is President Barack Obama.
Oh,
bringing
look
it
who's
back.
back. I can't believe.
Bardaco
I can't believe we've had.
I'm Mr. Meeseeks.
We're gonna have to put all these guys in the credits
Wow.
for joining our show
Watch
today.
your good
Yeah,
Morty
all
so
you
you
guys have
understand.
to sponsor us too.
Wow, this is going off the rails on the crazy train.
For sure.
So what we're gonna do is play a quick game called Acapella,
Ooh.
and somebody's gonna start singing a song, hopefully that we all know, and we're all gonna, and we're not gonna do that to the mic. I'm about to turn you down.
Oh,
Oh,
You know
you love me.
You
know you care.
You shout whenever,
And I'll be there.
you want my
Yeah.
body.
You
I
think
want
I'm
your soul.
sexy.
And we
Say, I
will
want
never
your soul.
ever be
Your soul.
alone. Are we an idol?
Okay, all right, that was a good start. So somebody else start one.
Oh.
Okay, for real. Somebody else start a different song.
Not you.
Chilling by the fountain while we eating fondue. So say
We're
hello
not
to
gonna
the
acapella.
feeling.
Are we gonna acapella every Justin Bieber song?
Yeah, no.
One that everyone
I
knows.
got you
Here's
too.
Justin Bieber.
Yeah.
I really miss my squad.
No. Okay.
I said,
I really miss my squad. Hey, didn't we already talk about this? Can't we say it?
I said,
We
ah.
say it. We can say it.
No, we
Ah,
can't.
really miss my.
squad.
All right. So I'll start out one. I'll start
Okay,
one
let's
out.
hear it. We gotta all know it.
That went my vibes.
I pulled out of Memphis, 3 a.m.
Ain't no telling, baby, where I've been.
Might have been right,
Might have been wrong. Don't matter now. She's good as a gone.
Get the poster.
Rambling bones keep me running. Rambling bones if I'm ready or not. Rambling bones got me running. Rambling bones is what I got.
All right.
Well, the preacher
man called.
That's a good. That was Tyler Brown and the Shakedown.
claps,
They're
yeah.
good.
Shout 'em
We
out.
got one more in us.
Okay, I got one.
All right.
We did it on the podcast, but we didn't put that one out. So here we go. I got the claps and I'm giving them to you. I got the claps and I'm giving them to you. I've got the claps and I'm giving them to you.
Oh yeah.
I've got the claps and I'm giving them to you.
Wow, I've never heard that song. It sucks.
You haven't heard that song?
the hand clap
Caden, did
was
you
a
make
way
that
off.
up?
Definitely not. I heard it from Jacob Trout in middle school, and it's actually about an STD, so it's kind of depressing. I don't like the song personally.
I mean,
It's got a good beat. It's got a
it is what it is.
And it's easy for us all to know that. 'cause
Cool.
Right.
Boys, awesome guys.
Speaking of STD,
running high.
All right, boys, we're gonna bring it back in for one final topic, and I think we're gonna cut this bad boy. What was that? Did you not know to cut your phone on silent, or was that mine?
That's
Mine.
bad podcast etiquette.
Oh, sorry, that was mine.
Must be your first podcast.
Oh God, it is actually.
That was pretty
Sorry
funny.
if I
Can we get a
sing
$50
around.
donation?
$50 in the chat.
Did you guys know about Twitch Prime? With Twitch Prime, you can sub to our podcast, and we earn $5 per Twitch Prime sub.
Dude, whenever you said that, Amazon.com like popped up.
Wow. Okay.
Is
We're being
related to
watched.
Twitch
Being watched by
Prime.
the
FBI, don't freaking move.
All right.
Don't freaking move.
All right, boys. You know, I think it's only right that we wrap this up the CBAG way.
Let's do it.
You know, so
Are we gonna put logs in the middle of the highway for tractor trailers to hit?
we're not trying to talk about incriminating things here.
It's
Uh,
too close
This
to
is our
that
past.
time.
It's
We're
our
also-
past.
Later podcast.
Yeah.
It's
Also,
our
that
past.
For
wasn't
our
us. It was some dead
deathbeds.
guy.
Do you guys
Yeah.
remember that time somebody we knew pooped in somebody's backpack?
We talked about
Talked
that
about that
last.
in the last
Yeah, that was
podcast.
on another podcast.
Guess what? You didn't post it, so we're talking about it.
Oh, it's
Oh,
gonna
it's
be
gonna be
posted.
posted.
All right. Well,
God.
Really, we hold
What else can we
Ha ha ha! Yes, we do remember that. It's very fresh on our minds.
if by
one.
fresh you mean fresh poop. Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly.
That would not be fresh.
So,
That's about 7-8 years old, cut.
It's not fresh anymore.
What do you think happened to that turd?
It's probably still
I think
the
he's in
backpack.
Florida.
No, I was
That
talking about the actual turd.
That
but-
backpack is probably in a junkyard somewhere rotting, and
Oh,
the poop
it is.
Here it is,
Ooh.
right here.
What? Oh, gross.
Oh yeah.
It looks so. Oh man.
I could kill for
Join
Why is it
Billy
so
on his strange
melted,
addiction.
He
Billy?
must have had peanut butter.
Has that been in your pocket? Just melting away.
I'll
Yeah,
keep
it's
a
pretty hot up
Reese's
here.
in my pocket.
Man, I wish we had a.
My blood sugar getting low.
All right, boys. We're gonna cut this thing off and end it.